Pennsylvania prison guard on duty when convicted murderer escaped is fired. As if letting a killer escape wasn't bad enough, you let him escape using a second grade gym exercise. This is how someone's child got cereal off the fridge this morning. You already knew somebody's head was going to have to roll for that. Up in the guard tower watching Oz when you should have been watching the monitors. Hell, up in the guard tower watching Oz when you should have been watching Prison Break. A prison guard who was on duty when a convicted murderer escaped from a Pennsylvania prison more than a week ago has been fired, officials said Friday. The prison guard, who was not publicly identified, was an 18-year veteran and was fired Thursday, a Chester County spokesperson confirmed to NBC News. We've been getting escape stories from all over the country all year round. Just last week, they had the guy that escaped from the psychiatric hospital in Oregon, found them stuck in the mud somewhere. So for an 18-year veteran, the margin for error is slim or none. And the fact that they haven't found this guy yet means that somebody has to be on the hook for this. The guard had a cell phone in the tower, a violation of Chester County prison policy, the county spokesperson confirmed. And that sounds like something that everyone knew they weren't supposed to be doing, and they were all cool with it until this happened. Danelo Cavalcante, 34, escaped from the prison in Pocopson Township on August 31st. About 400 law enforcement personnel are assisting in the search for him, authorities said Friday. According to surveillance video, Cavalcante stretched himself across the brick and cinder block walls in the exercise yard to push himself to the roof. We don't know if a cell phone distraction is what led to that lapse in security, but if you're screwed anyway, I would much rather be able to tell someone that I fell asleep in the tower than to have to tell them that I was swiping on chicks' photos, playing Candy Crush or Monopoly Go while a killer escaped from prison. That's insane. In May, another inmate, Igor Bolte, had briefly escaped in a similar way. How? The same way a toddler escapes his crib? Bolte was captured about 5 minutes later in a residential neighborhood less than a mile from the prison. Earlier this week, acting warden Howard Holland detailed how Cavalcante managed to escape and elude some measures that were put in place following Bolte's escape. Razor wire installed on the roof after the May escape and deemed sufficient by security advisors did not stop Cavalcante, Holland said. It makes you ask questions. What type of shoestring security protocols do they have in place that only one person misses this guy and boom, he's gone? It makes you ask questions about Cavalcante's background. Was he in basic training? Was he a Cub Scout? We know he passed gym class. This man has 400 law enforcement employees out there looking for him like this is first blood. Though a tower officer saw Bolte on the roof, Cavalcante scaled the wall in the exercise yard and made his way onto the roof without being spotted by a tower officer or on a surveillance video in a control room. No overlapping security measures. The tower officer was placed on administrative leave. It's unclear whether that officer was the same prison guard who was fired Thursday. How many of you think this guy didn't fail alone? There should be a few people cleaning their locker out, and this system just sounds like it's trash. It took 10 minutes for guards to realize they were missing a prisoner after they returned to their cells from the exercise yard on August 31st, and it was another 16 minutes before the public escape siren sounded, Holland said. Police said Thursday they suspect Cavalcante is within the perimeter of routes 926 and 52, Hillendale Road and Creek Road. He's been spotted 8 times like Bigfoot.